Hello, hello, and welcome back to Pokemon LeafGreen version. So, last time we got our badge, and we took on Nughget Bridge. So now that that has happened, this person has moved. These people here were robbed. It's obvious that Team Rocket's behind the most heinous crime. Even our police force has trouble with the Rockets. So, going into this house, we can now see that this house is all tore up. And there's, tracks, like animal tracks, like Pokemon tracks. Although, I'm not really sure what Pokemon it is. Team Rocket must be trying to dig their way into no good. Huh. Those miserable Rockets. Look what they've done to my house. They stole a TM for teaching Pokemon how to dig holes. I was going to use it on a Mankey or a Sandshrew. That cost me a bundle, it did. I'm sure. There are obvious signs of burglary here. Okay, so, heading out to this house, we can then find the Rocket in question. Hey, stay out, it's not your yard. Huh? Me? I'm an innocent bystander. Don't you believe me? No, not really. You know, your uniform kind of gives it away. Alright, Team Rocket Grunt would like to battle. They're gonna use a Machop, but joke's on them, because I have Luna here, who's gonna hit him with some confusion. Machop sprite looks really good in this game. Like, really good. Your low kick's not really gonna do much for you, guy. Alright, confusion. It's super effective. Alright, Luna gained. Ooh, Luna, look at you. Look at you, look at you. I think we can't get Pokemon past, level 25, I think? Alright, we don't have any dark types, do we? Or really any other bug type. Let's see. Because that would be super effective, that would be super effective, that's gonna be super effective. Luna here is probably our best bet against a Drowsy. Let's see. Sleep powder. Oh, it stayed awake due to insomnia. Hypnosis. Well, that doesn't do me any good. I don't want it to Dream Eater me, so... I don't know if it has Dream Eater or not, but we're not gonna risk it either. I know this is gonna hurt. Ugh. But it's okay. Maybe not. Oh, this is bad. Alright, let's see what we got. Do we have an awakening in here? Nope, we don't. Alright, Buddy is fast asleep. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Buddy woke up. Leech Seed. Get seeded, idiot. Alright. Your attack missed. Alright, now let's go ahead and poison him. So he's leeched and poisoned. Because if we can't take him out downright, we're at least going to waste his HP in every way possible. And heal ourselves in the process. Alright. So even though Buddy's still asleep, he's getting hit with the Leech Seed and the poison. How are you gonna confuse me while I'm asleep? Like, please explain that. Buddy woke up. Buddy's confused. It's okay, sometimes when I wake up, I'm confused too. Alright. But we managed to get through. Stop, I give up. I'll leave quietly. Sure. Okay, I'll return the TM I stole. We got the TM28. I better get moving. Bye. Yeah. So now if we talk to this guy... I figure what's lost is lost. I decided to teach Diglett how to dig without a TM. So they don't really want it back. That was the only thing I always thought was weird. We get the TM back and they're like, well, I guess it's lost. Never mind. And they don't say, like, you can have it. They're just like, we don't need it anymore. So that was always kind of odd to me. We are going to heal our Pokemon, though. My puppy is driving me insane today. She decided that she has a taste for the carpet in my house. That wouldn't be so bad if it weren't for the fact that I rent this place. She's already chewed a hole in the carpet, and now she's trying to rip it up from the floor. Not that it was ever a good carpet, but, you know, that's still my, my deposit that I see leaving, you know? So I'm not really sure what to do about that. Either way, I put some no chew spray down, and she looked at me like I had utterly betrayed her. But then she proceeded to still chew it out of pure defiance. She is indeed my child. Okay, so there are a couple ways that we can go, obviously. If we go this way, we can see that we cannot, you know, head that way due to a tree blocking our path. But we can go this way. Now, this, I think, is kind of... Okay, so if we actually go this way, and I don't really use this very often, but we're going to go ahead and go this way, so I can show you at least. This house right here is the original daycare. Yeah, so I run a daycare service. Would you like me to raise one of your Pokemon? No. Come again. I don't even know who we have. Bill's PC, deposit Pokemon. Move Pokemon, because I want to see what we got. We got a Rattata, we got a Mankey, Clefable, Bellsprout. I mean, we could, of course, put the Magikarp in there so that we can get a Gyarados later. Zubat, Paris, our Beedrill. We don't have anything else. So we haven't really caught, like, a lot of Pokemon. We could technically, give him Magikarp, just for the funs of it. And then, I'm not really sure who else we'd give him. Alright, but we'll go ahead and give him Magikarp. Yeah. Go ahead and take Magikarp. Fine, I'll look after your Magikarp for a while. Come see me in a while. Sure. I'm sure I will. Not. Withdraw Pokemon. Oh, there they go. I knew it too. I could hear it in their body language, I guess. Hear it in their body language. My dogs, like, have very certain signs, like, and then, like, I know they're gonna start barking. Alright, so, if we go this way, right, the guard's gonna stop us. I'm on guard duty. Gee, I'm thirsty, though. Oh, wait, there. Oh, wait. The road's closed. So there are a bunch of different guards throughout the different areas. If you try and go up to them, they say that they're essentially, like, thirsty and that the road is closed. So we really, even though there's multiple ways we can go, quote, quote, we have to go this way. Hi, do you have a Nidoran female? Want to trade it for my Nidoran male? Do I, though? I mean, I guess I kind of have to, though. Right? I mean, I don't really wanna. But at the same time, I haven't been able to find a Nidoran male. So I guess we will trade Tankette. What is that with that noise? Mr. Nido? Are you serious? Take good care of Mr. Nido. Thanks, you're a pal. You named him Mr. Nido? Item. Take. Received a tiny mushroom from Mr. Nido. Summary. Do you have a low kick? You have peck. Okay. Oh, and you have double kick. Okay. It's not terrible. It's not good, but it's not terrible. Okay. Alright. We'll deal with that, I guess. Mr. Nido? Oh. mean, I guess I should save. I mean, like I said, we didn't have a male Nidoran, so... You know, I always wondered if these were supposed to be stairs or not, and I know that they're not, but like they're just weird. People often lose things in the darkness of the underground path. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so the underground path. This is where you want the item finder, which we haven't gotten yet. But, you know, if you walk through with the item finder, then technically if you like keep pressing A and stuff, and if you're like, I don't know, whatever, then there are items that can be found as you walk. So, like, what I used to do as a kid is I used to walk up and down, just constantly pressing A, and then occasionally you'd find something. I don't know if there's anything, like, necessarily super good in the underground path. I'm not even sure if the same trick, like, works, which is why I'm trying it now. Because I know that item finder is more like... I don't know, it was sketchy. It was sketchy back in Gen 1. Like, it would tell you that there was something near, but it wouldn't really give you, like, a directional or anything. So you're just essentially kind of wandering around, hoping that you eventually land on it or something. So like I said, the best bet that you could do in the original Gen 1 was just walk around and rapidly press the A button, and then hope that you eventually found something. So, if we don't find anything, I mean, it's no big loss, but... at the same time, like, that's how we used to have to do it. Because at this point, you don't even really have the item finder. And again, like, even if you found the item, it wouldn't, like, show it. It's not like it appeared or anything. Even once you located it, you kind of just had to be on the correct, like, square and turn in the right direction in order to find it. So yeah, I'm not really seeing anything. Yeah, so we didn't get anything. Oh well. Alright, so now that we've exited the underground path, we are now heading towards Vermilion City, which is where we need to go because that is where... I didn't even heal my Pokemon, did I? Yes, I did. That is where we will find the S.S Anne. There aren't many bugs out here. It's also where we can find Diglett's tunnel, which is important too. Of course, we can't really make use of that so much until we have Cut, which we don't get until we manage to get it from the S.S Anne. String shot. Alright, tackle. I was about to say, please don't poison me. Not now, not like this. Alright, Pidgey grew to level 17. No, I'm not gonna change Pokemon. I'm not gonna level up right now. I probably should, though. I should really take some time to level up, because the S.S Anne, they are gonna have some high-level Pokemon. So, as some of you have probably seen from my post, I did finally beat Pokemon Blue version for the final time. My team, I had to switch it up a little bit. I originally had a Ninetales. Which was supposed to act as my fire Pokemon, but Ninetales just really was not cutting it. Ninetales has never been like an extremely strong Pokemon. It's more of like a fast Pokemon. And really what you need in Gen 1, like, quickness will help to an extent, but really you just need hard hitters. You really just need to, like, brute force your way through it. At least that's just how I feel about it. And, so ultimately, I just think, like, yeah, I just think you just gotta brute force your way through it. And, so I had to switch to something that not only had fire, but I needed something that had an electric type move. And none of my Pokemon, good as they were, could learn electric type moves. So I actually switched to a Pokemon that I thought I never would. I actually switched to Muck. I switched my Ninetales for a Muck, which not only could learn Fire Blast, but could learn Thunderbolt, which was fantastic. And, I don't know, it's interesting that I've only used Muck one other time. I think it was Pokemon Sun? Yeah, I think it was Pokemon Sun that I used Muck. It was an Alolan Muck. It's not really my go-to Pokemon, obviously. So, but yeah, Muck came in clutch for the Elite Four. I think what's kind of crazy with that is, the Pokemon in the Elite Four got up to level, got up to like level 60-something, and my Pokemon were only in the 40s. So I once had, and I feel like this got covered up. I swear it got covered up. Come on, Mr. Nido, show me what you're made of, you know. Give me a third kick. Oh, I don't even need it. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Nido. Mr. Nido! Pikachu, yes. I'm going to switch it out with a Geodude. But anyways, what was it? I swear he erased this conversation between us. But at one point, I swear my friend told me that you need to be like level 100 to defeat the Elite Four or something, or that you need to be like a super high level. And I literally told him, no you don't. Like, I can literally beat it in my 40s or 50s. And I did. So my highest Pokemon was level 47. And that was my Blastoise named Torrent. So, you know, pretty proud of myself. I hate losing. I mean, me too. But it was really scary going through the Elite Four, like, not even gonna lie. Like, it was pretty terrifying, all things considered. So, pretty scary. Because there were some moments, especially with, the first trainer and the last trainer. Because, again, it's the mixture of typings, which is the hardest part. This one's got a Butterfree. See, that's the thing. I want to use Luna so much. But the problem with using Luna is that her defense is not good. So, like, that's the only thing, is that her defense is just no bueno. No bueno. Come on, Pidgey, wake up. Like, I want to use Mr. Nido, but he's already at half. So... Pidgey's confused. There you go. Too bad this is before the times where Pokemon loved you so much that they'd wake themselves up. Because otherwise, Pidgey would already be awake. Pretty sure Pidgey's gonna evolve, right? You're too good. Thanks, I know. Yes! Going to get a Pidgeotto! We gotta take the joy where we can. You know? Heck yeah! Look at that majestic bird. Your Pidgey evolved into Pidgeotto. Heck yeah! Alright, so... Pokemon. Switch back to Luna. Actually, I want to save. I know I keep doing that, and I don't mean to, but, like, it's just habit. Because my Pokemon Blue cartridge would also made it kind of frustrating, was while I was fighting the Elite Four, like, obviously my cartridge is so old, so it would, like, crash and freeze and all that. And, so honestly, it was pretty terrifying sometimes, because I'd be, like, winning in a battle, and I'm like, oh, please don't freeze now. Especially after I defeated the champion. So after I defeated the champion, that was especially a very, trying time, because, yeah, like, you have to go through this, like, whole spiel from Professor Oak and this, that, and the other thing, and the entire time I was so scared that it was gonna mess up while they were registering my Elite Four, like, my Hall of Fame. I was so scared that the game was gonna freeze. So I kept going, like, asking it, I was like, please, please don't freeze, please don't freeze. You know, scary stuff. But it felt so satisfying. It felt so satisfying, and yet it's bittersweet, you know? It's really sad. I've had my cartridges since I was a child, and, you know, I've played them so many times I can't even count. And it was only, I guess, like, what was it? Like, 10 years ago, I think. 10 years ago now? It's only 10 years ago I decided to, start keeping track of my, Aw, bye Pikachu. It was only 10 years ago I started to keep track of all my, I guess, team stuff. Actually, I think it was sooner than that. I think it was like 13 years I started to make trainer cards, you know, to keep track of my, my Hall of Famers. Because it used to be, whenever I had a Hall of Fame team, I would actually, like, register it in Pokemon Stadium. But the problem with that is, after a while, even the attachments for the N64 that are supposed to read your cartridges, the issue that I ran across was that after a while, whenever I put in the cartridge, it would erase my data. Like, there's something about the way the teeth align or something, and it's just no good. So I would try and put in my, my cartridges to, you know, save my team, and then, yeah, it would just erase all my data, and I'd have to start a new game. And then my Pokemon Red cartridge stopped saving altogether, because Pokemon Red version was the one that I normally would play. I didn't play my Pokemon Blue version as much. And, but yeah, it stopped saving altogether. And the thing is I know I could go in, I could replace the battery, and it'd all be good, but I kind of just decided that I've played them all these years, and now it's just time to hang them up, you know? Oh, man. Eradicate, huh? This would be the perfect time for Mr. Nido, but... Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to use... Do I not even have a potion? I'm serious. Man, I don't even have a potion. Alright, well, I guess I'm just gonna Rock Tomb this guy and hope for the best. A Hyper Fang's probably gonna... No, it's not very effective. Okay. Geodude just tanking. Tanking and taking all this XP. Speed fell. If I can keep lowering his speed, then I probably could send Mr. Nido and be okay. Quick attack. So I really want Mr. Nido to get this experience, but one Hyper Fang and Mr. Nido's like down, you know? Okay, his speed is so down now. Hyper Fang? No, another Tail Whip. That means he'll probably use a Hyper Fang next time. We'll see if we can risk it with Mr. Nido, because we're right next to a town where we can heal. Probably shouldn't have done it. No? Tail Whip? Okay. Either way, we should go first. There we go. Good deal. Alright. But yeah, we're right here at the town, so now we can heal our Pokemon, and we can see what's going on in the town. Yes, I want you to heal my Pokemon, please. They need it. They need it. Alright. The urge to battle with someone you've tangled with before. Have you ever had that urge? I'm sure that you have. I wanted to battle certain people again, over and over again, too. So I've been giving these away. Please take one. Obtain the Versus Seeker. Use that device and you'll find trainers looking for a rematch. You have to charge its battery to use it, though. So what is that? I mean, is it part of, like, the TGTV? Like, okay, so this is one of those things that's part of the the new Pokemon that I don't know anything about. A device that indicates trainers who won a battle. The battery charges while traveling. Use? Register? Oh, I don't want to register. I'm going to deselect. Okay, anyways. I would hope it's like Pokemon Gold and Silver and Pokemon Ruby Sapphire. My Pokemon was poisoned. It fainted while we were walking. So, let's see. Even if they're the same level, Pokemon can have very different stats and abilities. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, let's see. A Pokemon raised by a trainer is stronger than one in the wild. Is it true that it is true that a higher level Pokemon will be more powerful, but all Pokemon will have weak points. Yeah, I know. Anyways, so in Gold and Silver, there was a phone system, and people would call you, like NPCs would call you if they wanted a rematch. And then in Ruby and Sapphire, you essentially could like check an application, and it would tell you if trainers wanted a rematch with you. I'm the fishing guru. I simply love fishing. I can't bear to go without. Tell me, do you like to fish? Yeah. Grand, I like your style. I think we can be friends. Take this and fish, young friend. We got the old rod. Fishing is a way of life. It's like the finest poetry. From the seas to the rivers, go out and land the big one, my friend. Not with an old rod, I won't. So, an old rod, which I'll show you, an old rod essentially is only gonna have us catch Magikarp, and that's kind of the joke here, is that, with the old rod, it's so bad, Magikarp is basically the most common Pokemon, and that's why buying a Magikarp for 500 Pokeyen is seen as like a crime because of how common Magikarp are. They're basically like the thing that you're gonna run into the most. Pokemon's on the hook! Yep, there is. I wonder if Mr. Nido could get enough. Because Magikarp only knows Splash, so we're probably not gonna get crap for experience, but, you know. I guess since that's a flying type, when we run into any of the, I guess the bug trainers, we could just seriously, like, yeah, 10 experience, it's nothing. We could essentially, have him do Peck. Did you see the S.S Anne moored in the harbor? No, I haven't yet. We're careful about pollution here. We've heard Grimer multiplies in toxic sludge. And there's this guy. I'm putting up a building on this plot of land. I own it all. My Pokemon is tamping the land to lay the foundation. And it's Machop. Machop is stomping the ground flat. Alright, this is the Pokemon Fan Club. All Pokemon fans, welcome. This person has a seal. And a Pikachu. Won't you admire my Pikachu's adorable tail? No. Oh dear, my seal is far more attractive, by double, I would say. I chair the Pokemon Fan Club. I raise more than 100 Pokemon. I'm very fussy when it comes to Pokemon, I surely am. So, did you come to hear about my Pokemon? Why yes I did. Good, then listen up. My favorite is Rapidash. It's cute, lovely, smart, plus amazing. You think so? Oh yes, it's stunning, kindly, love it. Hug it when sleeping, warm and cuddly, spectacular, ravishing. Oops, look at the time, I kept you too long. Thanks for hearing me out, I want you to have this. We got the bike voucher. Take that bike voucher to the bike shop in Cerulean City. Exchange that for a bicycle, free of charge. Don't worry, my favorite Fearow will fly me anywhere I need to go. So I have no need for a bicycle. I hope you like cycling. I do, actually. Our chairman is very vocal about Pokemon. Alright, so we do have the bike voucher, which now we can get a free bicycle. Hi, do you have a Spearow? Want to trade it for my Farfetch'd? Yes. It's in my box, though. That's too bad. No, we are trading. We are trading. Ma'am. His name is Dux, by the way. I already know because I used him once in one of my Elite Four. You're going to deposit Pidgeotto just briefly. No, I don't want to deposit. I want to withdraw. We're going to withdraw Spearow. Okay. Because we can always go catch another Spearow, and besides, what we really need now is a Fearow. We want to get as many Pokemon as possible, which means we want to trade as many Pokemon as possible. I always try and trade with the NPCs, because again, it's free Pokemon, really. Because I think Farfetch'd you can only get on, like, later routes, and I think they're also in the Safari Zone as well. I love how they advertised the wireless trading system on the Game Boy Advance, which required another accessory or whatever. Instead of the link cables, like how we used to have to do it. Oh, I like Farfetch'd's, thanks, take good care of Chiding. Chiding? What? It's not ducks? You replaced ducks? Huh. Okay, well, in the original, his name is Ducks. So why his name is now Chiding, I have no idea. But his name was Ducks. Rest in peace, Ducks. I mean, I know you're not dead, but, like, it's throwing me for a loop. It's throwing me for a loop. Okay. So now that we've done that, we've traded, we've got the non-Mr. Ducks. Alright, so we do see a gym here. This is Lieutenant Surge's gym. The only way to get into it is by using Cut, which we can only get once we complete the S.S Anne. I want to exchange mail with all sorts of people. I send my Pidgey to a union room to exchange mail for me. I'm getting my Pidgey to fly a letter to Saffron in the north. Ooh, what does this say? Dear Pippi, I hope to see you soon. I heard Saffron has problems with Team Rocket. Vermilion appears to be safe. So I guess this Pippi and Saffron might be in trouble. Alright, and like I said before, we do have Diglett's Tunnel over here. We're not going there just yet, because we are actually going to go, we're gonna go over there, in that section just a minute. Let's see, none of my Pokemon need healed, right? No, okay. I want to see what's in the market, and then we are going to take a look at some stuffs. Bye. Alright, we don't need any of that. I do need some potions because, damn, like, why do I not have potions? Alright, I don't need any Ice Heal, don't want any Repel. I am going to sell some stuff because I don't need them. I'm going to sell the Tiny Mushroom, and then I'm going to sell this Nugget because I don't need it. And let's see, Rare Candy Star Piece. I'm going to sell this Star Piece because, again, don't need it. And that's it. Alright. I think Pokemon can be good or bad. It depends on the trainer. I mean, it's just like any pet or animal. There are wicked people who will use Pokemon for criminal acts. Team Rocket traffics in rare Pokemon, for example. They also abandon Pokemon that they consider unpopular or useless. That's the sort of horrid people they are, Team Rocket. Which is why Jesse and James in the anime was considered so different, because they didn't see, like, strong Pokemon or cool, popular Pokemon. They literally were just, like, they were very kind to Pokemon. Let's go, but don't cheat. I don't cheat. I may get mad when I lose, but I still don't cheat. Ooh, Alright. So, this is actually perfect. Level 21. Jeez, I do need to level up. So luckily Luna knows Confusion. Ekans is a poison type, so the psychic type moves will be super effective. Ekans, I don't think, knows anything that would be super effective to Luna, because they don't know any flying type moves or fire type moves. So Luna will hopefully gain some experience. Also, that is my prescription being dropped off. My dogs take medicine, so I decided to have the prescription delivered, which I guess I didn't think about before I started recording, because it's gonna cause my dogs to bark. Also, I have poison ivy, so if I stop every now and again, I am probably scratching like crazy. 'Tis the season for poison ivy, and unfortunately, I just am so itchy. Ooh, Sandshrew. Okay, so we are going to switch out for Buddy, which is perfect for a Sandshrew. Sandshrew is so cute. Oh my gosh. Sandshrew is one of my sister's favorite Pokemon, and like, I don't even blame her. I love the Alolan Sandshrew because I like ice types a lot. I quite like them. And I like that the evolution is a ice steel type. I always thought that that was really cool. So that is pretty neato, I think. At least to me, anyways. I think it's kind of crazy that Luna is level 20 before my main Pokemon is even level 20. Alright, get it with that Thunder Shock. Eventually I won't even really need an electric type so much. It's gonna be more for like endgame than anything. Because Mr. Nido can eventually learn like Blizzard, and then I can just take out any flying types anyways. I'm still kind of mad about the trade, but oh well. My Pokemon couldn't win. Haven't they grown enough? I guess not. I guess not. There are quite a few battles here. Come here, kid. I'll just get in his way, I guess. I raised my Pokemon carefully. They should be ready by now. I mean, all you can do is try again, right? Ooh, Nidoran male. Well, we know the solution to that. So again, they are a ground poison type. That poison type really making them weak to things like confusion. Ouchies. Oh, I forgot he knows Peck. That's right. It's because Tankette didn't know Peck. Alright, Luna got 231. He's about to use Nidorino. Now, for poison types, we do have, because they are ground poison, water would still do us just fine. Ouch. Water would still do us just fine. However, we don't really have a strong water type. Grass type's not going to do us as much because, again, his poison typing would nullify the grass damage pretty much. So there is that. So Luna was still going to be our best bet regardless. An X defend. Competition, I can't get enough. Oh wait, you're the gambler, right? Yep. Or you're the gamer. So they changed the gambler sprite, or... He looks weird now. I don't like it. Okay, now. This is where Mr. Nido would be handy. So, Bellsprout. It's gonna be weak to... Oh, shit. It's gonna be weak to flying types. It's going to be weak to fire. We have flying. We don't really have fire. Not yet, anyways. Oh, man. Good thing I got those, Ouch. Good thing I got those super potions, because we really need to level up Mr. Nido. Because once he gets to Nidorino, then, you know, we're pretty good, all things considered. Goodness, Mr. Nido, wake up! This is ridiculous. Well, thank you. Okay, so now at this point, we do need to use that super potion. And we use it on Mr. Nido here. Hey, as long as we're not asleep, it's fine. Why? Special attack. There we go. That was rough. That was really rough. Mr. Nido. Alright, he's now level 16. Gonna use Oddish. No. Because Oddish shouldn't have Wrap. So I should be able to take out this Oddish just fine. Stun Sport, missed. Okay. Sleep Powder, missed. Thank God. Can't handle all those sleep powders. Alright, 450. Nice! 2 levels in 1. Just trying to learn Poison Sting. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get rid of Leer. Alright. I had a chance. I mean, yeah, you did. Mr. Nido! He's evolving! I hate that name! It's the worst name, I swear. Congratulations, your Mr. Nido evolved into Nidorino. Okay, now Nidorino, I'm sure, can learn some stuff on his own. I'm gonna keep him a Nidorino for a little bit. Not a lot of bit. And then we will use the Moonstone and eventually turn him into Nidoking. So, watch out for live wires. Oh, this is where we're gonna need our Geodude, huh? Yeah, an electrician. Oh, an engineer. Alright, so Magnemite at this point should be a steel electric type. So I'm gonna test this. Steel is weak to fighting. Ugh. And so if it says it's super effective, yep, okay. Thundershock shouldn't do anything to me. Ooh, it shouldn't have, but it did. Yikes. Man, Mr. Nido, your defense is still shit. Magnemite. Yes, I'm switching Pokemon. But now we know. Per Mr. Nido, we are now aware. So Magnemite is indeed a steel, electric type. The problem is that steel is super effective against rock, so we are still at a, oh yeah, we're at a disadvantage. Crap. We do need to use Mr. Nido. Because really the only other thing that we would be able to do at this point, that would be beneficial for us is if we had a fire type, but we don't have a fire type. Missed. Alright, double kick. There we go. Alright, Mr. Nido getting all that experience, which is fine. Magneton. Yikes. I mean, at least we're still faster than them, which I think is kind of weird. Hit 2 times. Alright, tackle. At least they didn't use the Sonic Boom. If they'd used the Sonic Boom, we'd probably be dead. Can you give me a 3rd hit? No. Okay. Sometimes you'll get a 3rd hit. Oh. And paralyzed? Yikes, this is gonna be bad. Don't be paralyzed. I was like, don't be paralyzed to where you can't move. That's all I'm asking. It's not much. It's not much. At least we're getting all this free XP out here. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. Probably end up getting a freaking Nidoking before you know it. Okay, but he is paralyzed, and we have one more gambler right here. Win or lose or draw. So I guess they turned all the gamblers into gamers. Alright, so we have Poliwag, which we are going to go ahead and send out Buddy for. We could send out Pikachu, but again, I plan on replacing Pikachu, so I'm trying not to, I don't know, give him too much. I thought about getting a Jolteon in the team, but now that I'm thinking about it, if I get a Magnemite and, you know, have a Magneton, especially since they're a Steel secondary type, that might actually be more beneficial. As far as, like, electric types go. Magnezone, I don't think existed yet. Oh, look at all them bubbles. All them bubbles that are doing nothing. But Buddy needs to hurry up and wake up. Especially since I myself want to take a nap, so... I myself want to take a nap. Alright, Buddy's gonna get a... Oh, 21, nice. Buddy's gonna get enough to level up to 20. We love to see it. It's gonna use Horsey. No. Horsey would be a really cool water type, actually. While I do plan on going for Lapras, if we could get Horsey, Seadra, and then end up getting Kingdra, Kingdra would be really, really cool. Just because of the dragon typing. Now, there are other battles out there, so I am going to heal first. So we will want to heal our people. Alright, and then we're gonna head out back to that section. I'm probably gonna end up finishing off the battles by myself, because I know that, honestly, the S.S Anne is our next stop, and that's where we mostly want to go. We fought him, we fought him, we fought him. We fought him. We haven't fought this guy up here. He's another engineer, and there's another trainer over here. So, and then there's, of course, this gentleman right here as well. And there. Sam found an escape rope in a rock. Because why not? And then, of course, oh, there's another item there. Whoa. Found a great ball. Nice, nice, nice. But anyways, let's see. And then here... there's actually a Snorlax out here. So we can go so far and then boom, Snorlax. So we can't go any further because we do have Pokemon sleeping right there. But if we go up here, let's see. Yeah, here he is. Hi, remember me? I'm one of Professor Oak's aides. If your Pokedex has complete data on 30 species, I'm supposed to give you a reward. And this is for the item finder. You've only caught 25 kinds of Pokemon. You need 30 for the item finder. I'm looking for the Pokemon Nidorina. Want to trade one for my Nidorino? No. As long as the name was better than Mr. Nido. But knowing these trainers, probably not. Jeez. But anyways, that's where I'm probably going to leave it for today, just because we do have more stuff to cover, but it's going to take a minute. And we do still have to go get our bicycle. We do still have to also tackle the S.S Anne, blah, blah, blah. But anyways, that's all I have for this episode. Leave a like if you like the series and if you'd like to see more. If you want to talk about any of your favorite Pokemon or who you used for your final team in Gen 1, go ahead and leave that in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for your continued support on my channel and my videos. It really means a lot to me. I really do appreciate it. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Alright. Ciao, you guys.